Unelected co-president Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has broken into the US Treasury, seized access to the government's payment system, and may well have your social security number now. This sounds like a Batman supervillain scheme, but it's happening in real life. It's almost certainly wildly illegal, and it's not getting enough news attention. With a gang of kids, at least one of whom isn't old enough to drink a beer, Musk has succeeded in doing what Trump failed to do on January 6th. That is, take control of the government away from the American people. 3 key facts. Number 1, what's happening? Musk and his post-pubescent minions, one of whom literally goes by the name Big Balls online and lists camp counselor as one of his most recent jobs, have been simply barging into government agencies and taking control. They've taken over the US Treasury's payment system, which pays nearly all America's bills, and are reportedly rewriting its software with no authority and no oversight. They've stolen access to most American Social Security info. They are illegally operating their own computer server inside one of the government agencies they've taken over. They have shut federal workers out of their offices. Musk forcibly accessed classified intelligence at USAID and unilaterally announced the closure of the entire agency, something he has no legal power to do. And it looks like he's the one responsible for the email urging all 2 million civilian federal employees to quit immediately. Number 2, no one elected Elon Musk. The Senate did not confirm him. His so-called Department of Government Efficiency is not even a real government agency. There is no legal basis for him to have any authority. The technical term for an unelected person taking over a government is a coup d'etat. Trump promised to be a dictator on day 1, but Musk is the one who's turning out to be the real dictator. It figures. Musk didn't spend more than $250 million to elect a tired and confused septuagenarian just to be second in command. Musk's plan has always been to be the man pulling the strings. Number 3, Elon Musk is bad at his jobs. His fabulously awful business decisions earned him a spot in the Museum of Failure. This is a real thing. What Musk's trying to do to the federal government closely mirrors what he did at Twitter, where he fired people or got them to quit without even understanding their jobs, rewrote critical software he didn't understand, threw wild tantrums, and set up cots so he and his goons could sleep in the office and break things at all hours of the night. Musk's remake of Twitter was an appalling failure. The company's lost about 80% of its value since his takeover and is totally unreliable. The federal government is so much bigger and the stakes are so much higher that it should be terrifying to everyone for it to be getting musked up the way Twitter did. The system Musk is monkeying with pays out Social Security, Medicare, your tax refund, veterans benefits, pay for government workers and contractors, nearly all the government's bills. Any Twitter-like outage, even a brief one, could wreck the economy and jeopardize public safety and national security. Musk has brought his other businesses to the brink of bankruptcy, taking advantage of more than $4 billion in government subsidies to keep them going. Tesla, the company Musk bought but pretends he founded, has had non-stop safety issues during Musk's tenure, including nearly 250,000 vehicles recalled just this year. His rockets keep exploding. I don't even want to think what will happen to anyone who tries the cyber brain implants he's trying to make. Musk wants us to believe he's a self-made billionaire. But according to his father, Elon grew up in apartheid South Africa with so much money from blood emeralds that the family could barely close the door of their safe. Elon, however, has denied this. But Musk's incompetence isn't the only thing to worry about. It's also not clear what country he's really working for. He's taken $1.4 billion in loans from China. For years, he's been chatting regularly with Vladimir Putin, and his deal to buy Twitter was partly financed by Saudi Arabia and Qatar. If Americans are going to be governed by a terrible businessman who breaks the law, is beholden to Putin, and is bankrolled by China and Saudi Arabia, it should at least be the one we elected. I'm Alan Piper at apiper13. Follow Courier Newsroom for the info you need about the Musk presidency.